Hey y'all, I'm Jen and thanks so much for visiting my channel. For today's video, I will be going over my eyeshadow palette collection. Sorry, I'm looking down so that I get everything that I want to say done. These will be broken out into several videos because it's way too long. I've got way too many palettes to be able to get it all into one video. I'll probably be grouping them all together by brand just to kind of make it easier because I do have multiples for multiple brands. And I think we'll go ahead and start with ColourPop just because that's the one that I have the most of, and then we'll go from there. I'm not sure how many videos. I'm guessing anywhere from 3 to 5 videos I'm going to have to break this up into. Yes, I have that many palettes, but that's okay, in my opinion. So I just want to have just a little disclaimer here. I'm not making this video to brag in any way. I just thought it would be helpful to, you know, show my collection, give a little insight into, you know, my makeup style and my preferences. I've purchased all of these myself. I don't receive any PR. They've been purchased over several years. I'm kind of a bargain shopper and look for deals, so, you know, it is what it is. I realize that I have way more eyeshadow than one person could ever use, but that's my passion. I love all things beauty and I love eyeshadow palettes, so I think a lot of us do. So hopefully you'll enjoy this. At this point I'm not decluttering anything. I just don't have time to really do that and make those decisions right now. I do plan on doing a declutter in the future, and I will definitely film any declutters that I have in the future. Don't worry about that. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, it will be broken into several videos, so definitely please subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you can make sure to see all of them and any other fun future content that I have planned coming up. So let's go ahead and get started. Next up, I have some palettes from e.l.f. We'll start off with all of the little bite-sized ones. I have every single one of them. You cannot go wrong with these. These are only $3, I believe. And oh my gosh, the quality is just insane on these. It really is surprising. This one is Berry Bad. Come on, focus. Focus. Okay, Very Bad. This one is Cream and Sugar. Cream and Sugar. Probably one of the easiest ones, fastest ones to use. This one is Carnival Candy. Right here. That blue is a shimmer, the others are all matte. This one is Acai, A-C-A-I, Acai. Pretty blue palette. This one is Pumpkin Pie. So perfect for the fall. There you go, pumpkin pie right there. This one is Truffles. Right there. This is Rosewater. Really pretty. And then the last one is Hot Jalepeño. wants the real pretty green one. There you go, right there. Okay, and then I have the 18 Hit Wonders palette. Open that up. It's a really pretty palette. Nice rainbow palette and pretty good. Go this way. Pretty good quality in my opinion. I think e.l.f. has just really stepped up their game. I mean, so far almost everything I've tried from e.l.f. I've been impressed with, so including these eyeshadow palettes. So there's that. Then I have the e.l.f. X JKissa to the rescue. I haven't decorated my palette. I haven't had a chance to use this one yet. Unfortunately, I was sick when I got it, so just haven't had a chance to play with it. So I still have all the cutesy little stickers right here that it came with, and I just love it. I just loved the whole idea of this. It was so brilliant, and oh my goodness. I love how she did, it's a rainbow palette, but I love how she did all the different finishes. This just makes it more unique to me, so. Plus, I mean, it goes to a good cause. It goes to animals. It goes to my heart. So there you go. So if you can still get this palette, I highly recommend it for sure. Even though I say I haven't used it yet, I still recommend it because it's received exceptional reviews from a lot of people, plus that I trust, plus it goes to a good cause. And then the last one I have is the New Classics Eyeshadow Palette. That's what this is right here. And there you go. That's what that looks like right there. Super pretty. I can't remember. I mean, this kind of reminds me a little bit of maybe the, not the Garden Variety, but the Sweet Nothings ColourPop palette a little bit, but really pretty. Lots of really pretty tones in there. All right. So if I have, just this one. This brand is called Eloise, I believe. Yeah, Eloise Beauty. It looks like they're based out of the UK. And this is the Queen palette. I just got this in BoxyCharm. Have not had a chance to play with it, but oh boy, do I want to. Look at those colors. Those purples and those pinks are calling my name. Those shimmers look really, really pretty. So I haven't even swatched it yet. Okay, and then I have one from Essence. Honestly, I'm not sure if this is available anymore or not. This is the Spice Up Your Life palette. Let me take it's got two little plastic things so that the shadows don't get into each other. So take those off. So that's what this looks like right here. It's a really pretty palette. You know, you have to build up the pigmentation, and it's a little powdery, but it was very affordable, and it's a gorgeous color story in my opinion. Next up I have another, I guess, dupe brand. These, I don't think this brand is around anymore either. I think when Shop Hush went out of business, both Bad Habit and this brand, which is Face Candy, went out of business, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that's what happened. So this first one I have is called Vice. This was a dupe for the Kylie Purple palette, and it was just an okay dupe, honestly. I mean, I keep it because I love the purples and I'll use it and I'll get use out of it. But the quality was just kind of okay there for that one. And then I have the Sahara. This was another Kylie dupe to one of her holiday palettes. I'm not sure which one, but that's what that looks like right there. I think it was like Naughty and Nice, but they went this route. But I think that her palettes were called Naughty and Nice. So there's that one. And then this one again was, I think, the dupe for her other holiday palette right there. So that's, here, let me fold that mirror back. There we go. That's what that one looks like. And I'm not sure if the actual Kylie editions of these are available or not, but this was pretty good quality. I liked the quality in these better than I did the Vice palette. So not bad. Okay, let's see. Next up, I've got, don't fall. I've got just one palette from Hipdot. Got this in BoxyCharm as well. This is the Zion palette. And wow, the colors in here. Yep, can't wait to play with this one too. Look at that. All those purples and oranges, and I see a beautiful sunset look in there, right there. And beautiful fall looks. So I can't wait to try this out. I've heard really good things about the brand. I've heard this one's also a black-owned brand, and that the pigmentation is exceptional in these. And now that I know that, I kind of want that SpongeBob palette for nostalgia. So we'll see. Maybe eventually. Next up, I have some from Huda. First one, of course, my favorite one is the Amethyst Obsessions palette. Right here. And that's what she looks like on the inside. So pretty. Okay, then I have Smoky Obsessions. This one's probably my second favorite of her minis. I just love those cool tones. You get some really pretty smoky looks with this. But again, like I showed you guys, C-Color Cosmetics has dupes for these, and honestly they're really good. I mean, the Hudas are better, but C-Color, you can't go wrong. Really and truly, they're really good. Next up I have the Mauve Obsessions. There you go. She has seen lots of use. Very pretty. Then we have the Emerald Obsessions. And that's what that looks like. I really like this palette too. These greens are just gorgeous. These shimmers, woo. And I have Coral Obsessions. I think I've only used this one a couple times, but there you go. That's what it looks like. Very pretty. Ruby Obsessions. And that's what that looks like right there. And Sapphire Obsessions. And that's that right there. I have one of her nude palettes. This is the Medium Nude Obsessions. And this one has seen some love, and then unfortunately I had two shadows break. So this one right here has been repressed, and this one right here has been repressed. But it's okay. I still have plenty of product in there, and I really like this palette a lot, so it's all good. And then I have her neon palettes. So this is the, I don't know if she ever put names on them or if we just call them like neon pink and orange and green. So we'll call this one neon pink. Love the packaging on these, it's so cool. And there you go, you got pinks and purples in there. So this is definitely my favorite out of the three. So there's that one. And then I've got the orange neon one right here. There's that one. Come on, focus. Okay. Focus. Sorry, still learning how to put this in front of the camera properly. There you go. Focus. And then I've got the green neon one. And here is what it looks like right here. Got some really unique shades in this one. I really like this one as well. Okay. And then I have the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette remastered. I never got the original one. So here's the remastered one. Take that out, and then that's what the remastered one looks like. Gorgeous palette. I think I've only used it like once. I need to use that again. Super pretty. So there's that one. And then I have the new Nude. I honestly don't use this one as much as I thought I would, but I do still love it very much, so it's going nowhere. It's definitely going to stay in my collection. Very, very pretty. And then the last one from Huda is the Desert Dusk palette, and this one has the purple, so it's got lots of use. And then I did go ham with the pressed glitter, so it's pretty much gone. But there you go. You can see this one's gotten tons of use. And I am normally really gentle with my palettes, but there you go. You can tell how much I love this one. And I think this was the first, I do believe, ooh, I like that. I think this was the first Huda, big Huda palette that I got too. So that's another reason it has so much love on it. Alright, next up I have some palettes from Glam. These are my newest obsession. Oh my goodness, the quality on them are just insane. So first up I have the paint palette. Looks like this. And looks like that. I mean, how pretty is that? That's just gorgeous and so creative. I just love her creativity. Giselle. If you've never listened to her, she's really creative and she's a smart businesswoman, I think. And this one just came. This is the Ice Cream Dream palette. I cannot wait to play with this one. So that's just the outer carton, and then this right here is what the palette looks like. Let's see if I can get it out, because I have it in there pretty good. Yeah, there we go. So there you go. That's what the palette looks like. Has like little sprinkles in there if you shake it. You can see the sprinkles move. So that's fun. Okay, and then this is what it looks like on the inside with a big old huge mirror. Look at all those gorgeous pastels, and you've got also plenty of neutrals in there to just really be able to get all kinds of looks. I cannot wait to play with this one. And if you've not played with the Glam Light formula, oof, you're missing out. The shimmers, the foils, oh, they're so pretty. This one is also a Glam Light. This was done with Alondra Desi. I'll be honest, I'm not sure who she is, but I do love the palette. So that's what this looks like right here. Very pretty. Same high quality foils. Incredible. And then this one is the Miracle palette right here. And I do believe when she launched this that the proceeds went towards breast cancer research, if I'm not mistaken. But don't quote me on that, but I do believe that that was that. And it's a very pink palette, which, you know, falls right in line with breast cancer awareness. So there you go. Those are my Glam Light palettes. These are my Juvia's Place palettes right here. So we'll go through these real quick. Yeah, I think I grabbed them all. Okay. And in no particular order, we'll start with the Sahara. This one, yep, she is brand new. I actually had her and decluttered her and then missed her. So I bought a new one when they had a really good sale. So there you go. Confessions of an Eyeshadow Palette Junkie right there. So there's that one. This is the Nomad. Right here. Beautiful grungy tones. I really like this palette a lot. Okay. And then I have the Festival. That's what it looks like. I keep looking down at the monitor. Sorry guys, I really am trying here. There you go. And that's what the festival palette looks like. Super pretty. Alright, next up is the Sahara 2. There you go. That is what she looks like. I love this palette. So gorgeous. Their shimmers are out of this world. And again, JUVIA'S Place is also a black owned brand. Just to shed spotlight on that as well. The pigmentation is just next level. And the foils are just, oh, so pretty. This one right here is the Zulu palette. So pretty. Oh, I love the holographic right there. I don't know, did I show you that part? This is what it looks like on the cover. Super pretty. I love their artwork. Next up is the Warrior 3. So what this looks like. There you go. Warrior 3 palette right there. Very pretty. And then I have the Warrior 2. This is an all matte palette right here. Gorgeous warm and mid-tone shades in here. There you go. Beautiful. This one I think was my very first palette from JUVIA'S Place. This is the Nubian. Come on, focus. There you go. And this is what it looks like. Just a really pretty neutral palette. I will say that the quality of this is really good, but it has gotten even better as she's gone along with her other palettes. So honestly, with any of her palettes, I don't think you could go wrong. They're really good quality. This is the Nubian 3 Coral palette right here. I really like this one because yes, it's got some corals, but it's got a lot of browns and it's got those gray tones and stuff, so you can make some pretty unique looks with this one. Okay, and then we have the Afrique palette right here. This one I haven't played with as much, but I really do like this one a lot, and I love the primary tones in there. Kind of gives you, you know, a good palette to reach for if you're looking for a certain primary color. And then again, the shimmers in here are just incredible. Then this is the Warrior. And this is what it looks like on the inside. I love those goldy, mustardy kind of tones in here. This is a really good palette as well. Super simple to use, super easy to create looks with because it's just neutral. This is the Deuce, or Douce, I'm not sure the correct pronunciation of that. Get this straight, there we go. And this is what it looks like on the inside. Love this palette, especially for the spring. So, so pretty. Okay. Then next up is the Tribe palette. And I think that I heard that this is getting discontinued if it hasn't already been, which is really a shame because this is a gorgeous palette. I really hope they change their mind, or, you know, if it's still available, grab it while you can, because this is, if these colors speak to you, this is just an incredible palette. With some unique shades. Next up is the Nubian 2. Is this, yep, this is my other confession. Same thing, I owned this one, decluttered it, bought it again when it was on sale again. because I just love it. Like, the shimmers in there are just next level. Like Sheba right here, that real pretty taupe, the blue, and then I love this Jezebel shade. This is a real deepening shade right here. Yeah, so I don't know why I ever thought I could declutter my JUVIA'S Place palettes. Shame on me. And this was the second palette I ever got from JUVIA'S Place. This is the Masquerade. Probably my favorite, just because you've got a lot of neutrals and you've got a lot of pops, so you can really get a ton of looks out of this one. So that's what it looks like. This is the full-size one. Now they have minis available, which is basically all the same shades, just in a smaller pan size. I'm trying to think of what pan size. I think they come in the pan size similar to the F-Rake, like that. So you'd still get all of the same tones and whatnot in the mini. You get all of the same shades that you get here, you just get it in smaller pan sizes, which honestly, those pan sizes are so huge, there's no way I'm ever going to finish that palette. So if they'd had the mini back then, I would have gotten the mini. So there's that, the Masquerade. And then the last one I have is the Magic by JUVIA'S. So I'm still missing their mini palettes. I will eventually be getting those. And I might be missing one more, not entirely sure. But here you go. This is the Magic palette. Love this one as well. Next up is a brand that is controversial. So I am not going to speak to how I feel about the person or people involved in this brand. I'm sure you can guess it. This is just about the makeup. Only the makeup for me. I try to stay out of the drama. And I already have all of these palettes, so I'm not going to just get rid of them. I spent all this money on them, and I really like the quality. So that brand, if you haven't guessed already, is Jeffree Star Cosmetics. So as we all know, there has been lots of drama with him, with Shane, but I'm looking past that. I'm just looking at the eyeshadow palettes. All right, so first one here is the Alien palette. This is what she looks like on the inside. Gorgeous, gorgeous palette. I love those grungy greens. Sadly, this is discontinued, I do believe. But so pretty. And then that little token purple in there calls to me. And then of course the first one I ever got was the Beauty Killer palette. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that name was based on his music. Possibly an album that he had back in his MySpace days. Here we go. That's what that one looks like. The quality in this one is not as good as what they put out with like Blood Sugar and all those, but it still is really good quality in my opinion. Second one I got was the Androgyny. I love this palette. I just love the grungy tones, as you can tell from seeing my other palettes. Let's see, next up, I would have probably bought Blood Sugar next, I would imagine. So here's my Blood Sugar. I kept the unit carton and everything just because I love it. And there you go, Blood Sugar. Open the little clasps. And there we go. Super pretty. Love this palette. Those pinks and purples and golds and reds. Just a gorgeous palette. And the quality on this, literally they just blend themselves. So like I said, for me it's about the quality of the makeup. Okay. I don't have anybody boycotted on my channel, just FYI. Because again, it's about the makeup for me, not about the person. Next one, I have the Thirsty palette. I believe this one's been discontinued as well. I know a lot of people didn't like this, but I thought it was just fine. I think it's a nice kind of neutral with some pops of color, so I like it fine. Then we have the Jawbreaker. This one's heavy. You've got all these gorgeous bright colors in here, so lots of neons and some pastels, and I really like this. I know that it's kind of a mishmash of colors, but you can put some really unique looks together with this one. And again, the quality is really, really nice. Alright, next up I have the Blue Blood. I still have the unit carton for it. And here's what she looks like right here. Open the clasp. And there you go. There is Blue Blood. And I'll be honest, I've never used this palette. I haven't even swatched it. It's a gorgeous palette. I just don't reach for blues a lot, and I need to. And there's several just gorgeous kind of neutral tones in here too. So I will need to make sure I break this out this fall, winter, and make some looks with this palette for sure. And the next four, I literally just got them today. Yeah, they literally just came in the mail today because Beautylish was having a sale. 30% off of all of Jeffree Star's palettes except for the newest one. Their newest neutral one. I'm not going to say the name. Alright, so first up is Cremated. I know the timing on this is horrible. But honestly, I don't necessarily blame him. Nobody knew we were going to be in a freaking global, you know, chaos. So that's what the outside looks like. That's the first time he's put his face as the artwork. And then I honestly just, I love cool tones lately, so this is, I can't wait to use this one. I can't wait to make a ton of looks with this one. So super, super excited about this. And so glad that they got here today so I could include them in my palette collection video. And then I have Conspiracy. And then there's Conspiracy. That's the, sorry, trying to get everything straight. Still learning how to maneuver myself behind the camera. Alright, so we'll open this one up, and this is what she looks like. Gorgeous. I know a lot of people say the color stories all over the place, and I agree, but there's just some really cool tones in here, and I don't mind reaching into other palettes to supplement if I have to, so I'm really looking forward to using this one. Especially Sleep Paralysis, like that one just really called to me. And then I also have the Mini Controversy. I picked up the one with the green shade because, you know, that green just spoke to me. This is what the outer packaging looks like. Oh, they just did such a good job on the packaging. So cool. And then here we go with the shades. There is that beautiful green that we all wanted back. And purples and pinks and blues, so I think this is a really pretty palette as well. And then last but not least is the Bloodlust palette. Like I said, the newest palette wasn't on sale, so I figured I don't need that one right now. I don't know if I'll get that one, honestly, because it's so many neutrals. So that's where I stopped. So here we go. Here is the Bloodlust palette. Oh man, I just love how pretty it is. Love the purple. And this is what she looks like on the inside. And I know it's not a completely purple palette, but I'm okay with that because it's still gorgeous. And it's got some real pretty unique shades in there too. Onward. Oh, I lied. I have one more Jeffree Star. I have the Mini Breaker. Love this palette. Love the purples and the pinks in here. So, and again, the shades just blend themselves. So, so, so pretty. Highly recommend this palette as well. especially if you want to try out the formula without spending a whole, you know, $50+ Alright, I've got a couple of palettes here from Carity. This is the matte palette. I love this palette. It's got lots of beautiful matte shades. So, you know, between this and my Colored Rain Vivid Pigments palette, I've got plenty of gorgeous mattes to be able to make lots of looks. And I've made just some plain matte looks with this, and they come out just really, really pretty. And they're affordable, and I've heard that at some CVS's they sell Carity there. And then next up I have the Picante palette. And I love this because it's just, you know, the oranges and the purples and the berries and everything else is really pretty palette. So next up I have just a few one-off palettes. Again, this is, I only have one from her. This was Kat Von D. This was the Mini Metal and Matte. I had a few of her other palettes, but I just never reached for them, so I did wind up decluttering them. And while I don't necessarily agree with stuff that she's done and said in her past, again, it's about the makeup for me, and I really do love this palette. So I am definitely keeping this one. And then I have from Kevyn Aucoin the Electro Pop palette. This one right here, ooh, it's so pretty. It's all shimmers, but I don't mind a bit. I mean, they're just so pretty. Let me swatch a couple for you. We'll do this pink right here. Let's do this bluish purple right here. Let's do this green down here. Oh my goodness. So, there's one. Well, that one didn't swatch well, did it? Let's try that again. It's kind of thin, huh? That's what it feels like. There we go. It's a little bit better. So let's try that again. There, that's a little better. But anyways, hopefully these will show it better. On the eyes though, wow, they really do pop. So that's the kind of purple blue one. And then there's the green one. So again, hopefully, oh, wrong way. This way. There we go. Now we can see some of the shimmer. Anyways, they apply so much better on the eye than what the swatches look like. So I love that palette. It's a gorgeous palette. Okay, I think that's where we're going to stop the video here, and then I'll have to move on to another one. I hope so far you're enjoying seeing my collection, and thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like if you like the video, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so that you'll get notified of all my future content. I will try to link all of the videos in the description box once I've got them all uploaded, so hopefully it'll make it easier for you to find them, or I'll put them in the cards up wherever they pop up there. So there you go. So again, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day or night wherever you are in this world. Stay safe and stay healthy. Bye bye.